So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you call it? It's time for me to. It's a Sunday, the 5th of January. It's time for me to answer your questions, and I'm very scruffy as usual. I mean, late these days I've got to get a haircut. Anyway, let's get this thing out of the way. Let's have a look what we've got. So, there's the answer. Okay. What city? That would be, I think, in Malaga. I can't remember exactly, but it's going to happen hopefully sometime this year. It should have happened in February. It's not going to happen, but hopefully sometime this year. Cheap plasma pens versus expensive one, like the Plamier, gives the same results if the person using it have the training for it. Hang on, let me understand again. Cheap plasma pen versus expensive one like Plamier gives the same results if the person using it have the training for it. I don't know. The thing is, look, all these devices, let's cut the jargon, all do produce a spark. So if you believe that spark will lead to the same results, and they all do it, from the one that's got for the $10 to the plexer, they all produce a spark. What changes is the design of the circuitry and the frequency of the device itself. When I say the frequency, I mean the actual frequency, not the power level. And some other things in other devices. Now, if you believe that a spark will lead to the same results, it's fine. Therefore, everything will lead to the same results. But what changes in reality is the more expensive ones are more expensive only because of the background study that have been done on them. So that is the sheer reason for it. The background study, certifications and whatnot. So that's really what comes down to it. Results may or may not be the same. Certainly, for example, we're not going to invest any of our time into study the results of a $20 plasma device which has been made by someone else. Hopefully that answers the question. Now, ahora en español, por favor. Todos los videos tienen subtítulos en inglés y lo podéis traducir todos automáticamente al español, cualquier idioma. Eso es algo que funciona fácilmente. Ok, let's have a look. Entonces tenéis digamos, todos los videos lo podéis traducir al español automáticamente a cualquier otro idioma. Tenéis que que investigar cómo se hace. Todo es posible en este canal porque ya estamos a casi 5,000 suscriptores. Okay. Well, Andrea, thank you so very much for all your work, your time and effort. I love your videos. I thought you were Spanish. That was the first video I ever saw of you, but then my husband heard you spiking English. Yeah, sometimes I spike it. Yes, I understand the misspell. And he told me, no, he's not Spanish, haha. Your language skills are amazing. I will be watching those videos on the website. I want to learn and hopefully get eventually qualified. I love this type of work. Thank you so much for making this available to all of us greetings from Australia. Thank you very much for now my comment here. We've been working on producing the best amount. I mean, every time we make an event, I try to be as meticulous as possible about recording everything I do in terms of the treatments, the training and everything else. The reason is there's no point for anyone to be overcharged for it. And from a business point of view, we will eventually attract anyone and everyone from the world over who wants to learn about these treatments seriously. And then we find it all the time. The number of users on Voltaic Plasma has increased dramatically. I think to 100 a day. And then we envisage that it's going to increase even further when we finish our refurbishment work of the website, when we restructure the website. We finish restructuring the website because it's going to be more user-friendly, easier for people to access. You're going to be able to access all these, I don't know how many hours, weeks of lectures, and if we talk about treatments and case studies, we're going to go months of case studies if you put videos side by side. And in terms of case studies, we've got incredible. So, and it's a matter of when, because it seems as if everyone who's looking for plasma treatment, for plasma training, will eventually come to us, regardless. So, and over time, we've got a few people upset with us because obviously we've taken them out of business. So what's the point on paying anyone $3,000, $2,000, even $1,000 when you get tons of? Not only is it free, but it's many, many, many times better. And then you say, well, there's no support. We've got WhatsApp support. Just get in touch with us. Our fault has been that we haven't so far restructured the videos and make them accessible, because they're all on YouTube, but it's a bit difficult. If you don't know how to look for them, it's very difficult for you to look for them. So this is where we're focusing our attention at the moment, is the 5th. We've got 5 days to go to finish the first bit of it. So hopefully by the 10th, we're going to have a sort of, not finished, but a sort of somewhat done version of Voltaic Plasma, and then we're going to keep working on it up until we are satisfied with it, which I'm not easily satisfied. So, yes, so like we've got then. ¿Está tu novia ahí en la cama con el móvil? Volvemos luego, que no queremos molestar. Bueno, se me había olvidado. Sí. I have learned more from Marathon Ltd than I was taught by a company that I paid for. Oh, surprise, surprise. This is exactly what we want. We want, if you pay for plasma training or an expensive plasma, we want you to find us. We want you to learn from us. That's what we want you to do. Not to mention, the course I took was the exact material as Araton has. Made me think, did the other course was stolen from him? I tell everyone to come to this page for their certification. And we've got a number of, it's incredible how many people are actually taking it now. Thank you, sir. You're the best. I rely on and depend on Araton. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Bosch. Okay. Yeah. Right. This is exactly what we work to do. We worked now almost 5 years. Andrea, many thanks for your work, which I'd like to follow. It would be nice to get a newsletter or something similar to be up to date, and also I'd like to get the links to the courses or info. You mentioned many thanks, kisses from Madrid. Oh, okay. Now everything is on voltaicplasma.com. También está en español. It's not, the Spanish version is not very good, so I suggest give it a try. But the English version I think is best for now. We are revamping Voltaic Plasma in English first, and then once we finish that work, once we're satisfied with that work, then we're gonna implement it into the Spanish version. Now, good work, but you shouldn't do the Bane. Alright, what is it? Yeah, I think it's HIFO treatment. What is it? Is it? It's a HIFO treatment. Let's have a look. Body sculptor, radio frequency treatment. No, this is that's not a problem. It's just a radio frequency, so it should be more than fine. This guy's oh, I love this one. Oh, let me focus. Finally, I love this. Please give me hate. Give me call me creepy. Call me yeah, I love this one. Yeah, this guy's inappropriately creepy. He actually thinks that what he's saying is okay in a professional setting. He should go back to engineering. Those comments would make a woman feel uncomfortable. It all starts with a guy just joking around and gets away with it. Perv. So look, basically, yeah. To give you some context, this model has happened to be, it's gonna be the mother of a baby mama of my children, and yeah, so I'm perving with I mean, we're gonna have yeah, a couple of children later on this year, and I'm perving with her. Yes, indeed. Let me I love this. So let me, like, I think I made a video on this, but let me make a bit. Let's have a look at who we're dealing with. I think it's just pointless. Already done it, so let's forget it. I love this one. Let me put a like. What happens if the patient has fillers? Now, they will be, with the HIFO, they will be reabsorbed much more quickly. I love this guy. Okay, excelente información. What is it? Some remover, some frequently asked question. Please subtitles in English. Yes, you can get that done by what do you call it? By doing the automatic translations. Now, let me. Yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. So your comments will be answered hopefully every Sunday. Hopefully, so please comment, and we'll keep working. And again, I shoot videos like a maniac every freaking day, and then you're gonna find them on YouTube, and eventually on Areton Limited later on this year. What we're aiming about doing is Areton Limited should become a place where you can pretty much find almost, I say almost, all major devices for beauty treatments and whatnot, and also medical devices as well, with the associated training by this guy, the perv, mentioned in one of the comments. I absolutely love that. So yeah, that's what that's what should happen this year. We've got loads of things that we're doing. So first thing we're doing was take plasma, and we're working at the same time on all these videos. So the way the videos work is that it takes time to go and shoot them. Then they're gonna need processing with the editing. So it takes a bit of time just to get those videos out to you. And we're doing in two languages, Spanish and English. And I think I mentioned elsewhere that this, I mean, Italiano and Portuguese is gonna be a bit tough at the moment, due to my because my brain has reached its full capacity. I cannot take it any longer. Cannot take it any more. That's it. You cannot actually cram in any more stuff, because if you cram in any more stuff is going to come out. That's a joke. Yeah, of course. A good friend of mine passed away. Used to make about me. Yeah. So make your comments. Comment. If you like me to answer your questions, I'll try to do it every Sunday.